Good morning. It is Wednesday, May 20th, and this is Checking the Diary. I wanted to give you an update in regards to Patreon. I am going to make it all of the MP3s available that way. I've had a few requests for that, and it makes sense. I'm obviously not new to hypnosis. I am not new to kink, but I am very new to Patreon, and it's been an interesting learning curve. I want to keep things fair. I've always been about that and about things being accessible. However, I also would love to be able to do this with more of my time, which means I can answer more emails and more messages. It'll be easier to get files out and hopefully work in one-to-one individual sessions, so it can actually be the two of us talking and interacting in a way. I think having some of these sessions where you get feedback are very important, and they're also rewarding. Anyway, so that's the Patreon side. I am going to add in that the MP3s will be available on there, and we'll see how that goes. I do welcome feedback on that because, hearing from you guys, hearing what works, that's what works for me, because then I know how I should be changing things. I'm obviously a real person. That probably disappoints some people. But I am a real person, and I want us to have fun. I want us to really be connected and share emotions, and this to be good and not something that's just canned. So anyway, MP3s will be on there. Early access will continue. I am going to shift more to releasing things on Patreon, and then they'll go onto the website, and then they'll go on to YouTube or onto the podcast or whatnot. The two files for early access coming up soon, probably today, are the ones for sleep. The one is a short rest, and it is devoted to just getting that nap in for when you need a break. You don't even have to fall asleep. It's just taking that rest. And then the other one is for time for bed, and that's to get you ready for a really good night's sleep. They both utilize a technique, a 3-2-1 technique, for getting you into a nice relaxed state. And it's a good one to learn and to use for times when you can't listen to me, but the technique is so easy to remember that you can use it, wherever you are. So, that out of the way, let's answer a fun question that I keep getting. Am I a professional mistress? No. But I do have, a collection of people that I play with regularly, whether it's in everyday life or just online as we're all sitting around in this lockdown and can't socially mingle. One of them, his name is Bunny. That's not actually his real name. His parents probably would not have named him Bunny, but Bunny is what I call him. So every day in the evening, what Bunny does is he sends me a photo of usually 3 or 4 shirts and a few pieces of panties and sometimes some other lingerie. We've also done toys, but usually shirt, panties. And I choose what he's going to wear the next day. And poor Bunny, usually he's hoping for that band t-shirt, but more often than not, he ends up with a button-down shirt. And for the panties, he has to earn them. And poor Bunny, the way he has to earn his panties is every morning he has to do a writing exercise. So he has to write something, whether it's 50 words, 500 words, or whatever. He's a very talented writer. He's amazing at the short stories, but he's like most of us and thinks he'll get to it later. Well, when you don't have any underwear on, it's a really good reminder that you should get to it now instead of later. So he does his writing, he sends it to me, he gets to wear his panties. This has been an ongoing arrangement for a while, and it's been a lot of fun. It might give you a better insight to the type of mistress I am on that regard, but in my private life, with my pet that I play with all the time, some of the things I love include learning new knots and ropes. I have a few canes, I can be pretty sadistic, mostly because I like making patterns with lines, but I also like tickling the shit out of him because it's so much fun. It leaves no marks. He can't go around the next day and be like, oh, I had such a rough night. I got tickled. But anyway, so that's a glimpse of me. I hope you guys have a fantastic Wednesday. Let me know what's going on for you. I am checking on with email and messages and probably catching up today. I had a day off yesterday. I indulged a bit into my guilty hobby that I've shared with one of you. I'm not sharing it publicly. So I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.